we don't have the complete info. Because the Electoral Commission, they've always tried to explain this whole, and I know I made a point earlier that listen, this process is just to improve it. Otherwise, why? Why are you also advocating for constituency collation? Shouldn't they send it from 275 polling stations? The presidential resource, it has no business at the constituency collation center. You understand? The presidential resource is declared in Accra. So we might as well, in order not to create tension, because at the constituency to be wait. The 500 police stations, some have brought, some haven't brought. So when you go to the collation center, that is why, even though you have a small constituency, you realize that declaration at the constituency level or announcement at the constituency is done in the midnight. It is because some police stations haven't come yet. You understand? Then we might as well send it from the police station to Accra straight away so that nobody can do anything. Because whatever can be done, it's also the same electoral commission officers who are the constituency collation center. It's the same electoral commission officers who are the regional center. This is what the electoral commission said. The electoral commission said that the regional coalition centers were useful and will be maintained. The regionals came in to reduce the disconnect between the constituencies and the national, so that you have somebody playing another significant role, providing another layer of checks and balances. The electoral area will also provide another layer. So we want to ensure that there are several layers of accountability. In that way, our thinking is that we are not going to have many people converging. And this is something that has just been floated in the commission. So the electoral commission is even as we speak, thinking about an electoral area level coalition. Because others are saying that, well, because we have representation at the constituency, that's why we are collating. Electoral area level, we have representation. The people who have assembly members. The
local government
yes,
structure.
the structure. It is the polling station, electoral area, constituency. You understand? And they all have representation.
On that day, are you voting for assemblyman?
Oh.
No, he's talking about the structure we have. By way
but
of
this
the,
is so wrong.
the demarcation.
Can
The
you note your point?
demarcation.
Can you
He's
just
talking about
note?
They are not the
demarcation.
owner of this program.
Please, go ahead.
I don't know where you slept to. Why are you
I
interrupting
slept
me
in your
like that?
mother's room.
Please go ahead.
In your mother's room.
I will not be distracted. So, in the interest of transparency, if you think that having a regional coalition center creates another layer, then constituency coalition center for presidential results should also be removed, because the real numbers is at the polling station. That is where the primary data is. So, if you believe that once you get to the regional level, it turns into a tertiary data and it's subject to manipulation, then the electoral commission is at the polling station. They shouldn't bring it to the constituency coalition center. And again, Roland, you know some of these arguments sometimes. So you are waiting in Accra for Ashanti region results. And there's tension because they have 47 constituencies and the region hasn't come because it's large. Why? At Accra, won't you be waiting for the same constituency that hasn't arrived in Kumasi? That same constituency, for which reason at the regional level, they are waiting so they can send to you. You will be waiting for it in Accra. Haven't we had situations in this country, in the same strong room which you go to, where we have to wait for several other constituencies? Now, the challenge that the Electoral Commission sought to cure with this regional thing is that sometimes at the collation, the strong room here in Accra, as we call it, they will begin to go into pink sheets and polling station results scrutiny. And that's why when you read from the Electoral Commission statement, they are trying to say that, listen, you do all this scrutinization, you get another opportunity to do the scrutinization at the regional level so that it reduces that scrutiny at the national level.